Ma'akim, all praise and glory goes to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim and all four corners of earth. This is time flush, man. Right now, he's getting ready. He's riling up the people, man. Esau is getting riled up because this is a security guard right now running up on Jake at a convenience store, and Jake ain't having it, man. Esau trying to put his hands on him and stuff, and Jake, he's gonna let him know how he feel about it.
Yeah, Jake is fed up. Jake ain't putting up with Esau no more. You don't care if it's a security or a cop, and it's all biblical, because we at the time where the people are gonna be fed up with the people that are in power, where you want the people at their jobs. It says they're gonna put their hands on the wicked. The wicked's gonna get the wicked. Esau is gonna be Esau's will be attacked soon. Esau is in power.
What's the verse?
Pretty soon the hands of the people will be put upon him.
That's right. Wow.
That's in Isaiah 19
and 2. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
And when you go to the book of Revelations, this is spiritual Egypt. Why is it spiritual Egypt? Because we serve in captivity. We in full subjection, and they follow the same customs as Egypt. When you go on your dollar bill, you got the pyramid, you got the obelisk that's set up in Washington, D.C. They looking at Abraham Lincoln like he a pharaoh sitting on that chair. That's why they built that monument to him. Everything go back to the setup of Egypt, man. All that Masonic eagle worship, all that bullshit, man.
With eagles as well, you know what I'm saying? What else we got? The horse. Story of Horus, runs all through here,
that Egyptology,
the spirit. I was just thinking the same thing. And we got that on our people heavy, and they promote that heavy,
And the main thing, the children of Israel here in America serving the same kind of captivity, underneath the same type of spirit, because Egypt had that homosexual spirit too, and these fools in America full with that same spirit. Read that line again.
Oh yeah. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
Let's prove that this place is spiritual Egypt. Go to the book of Revelations 11 and 8. We got to prove everything that we say. Scriptures, line upon line, precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little.
This is Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
This is that great city, Babylon, the great America, that is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. One more time.
This is Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
So we proved that. Let's go back to Isaiah 19 and 2. What is the Lord going to do here in this place, spiritual Egypt? Because when you go back to the old Egypt, the Lord didn't set us to beat up no damn Egyptians. All the Lord did was deliver us, make the Pharaoh get tired of what the Lord was jacking him up, and the Pharaoh let the children of Israel go. It wasn't a race war in old Egypt, where it was neighbor against neighbor, Egyptian against Egyptian. Hell no.
Right. That would have been documented. Egypt was a flourishing place,
And the Lord jacked it up.
Took everything away took their pride away from that house.
To the point where the Pharaoh said, hey, these people are cursed. Get them out of here.
So this is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother.
It's about to get physical, man. It's going to get physical. It's going to get violent. It's going to be stomp outs on Edomites, stomp out on Jakes. A black man going to be walking down the street, a good old boy truck going to pull up. Hey, nigger, get in, nigger. What?
With a gun in his face.
Hey, he's going to have a gun in his face, and Jake going to upstrap on his ass, too. They going to shoot each other.
Have a shootout.
It's going to be beautiful. Keep reading.
And everyone against his neighbor.
Oh, it's going to be, when there ain't no food, neighbors going to be knocking on neighbors' doors looking for food. When the Bible tell you what's about to happen, I suggest you take heed. Read it again, because we here in Egypt. This is prophecy of what's coming here to America.
This is Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
And that's how it's about to go down. Check out the video.
Jake got in his face.
Dislodge your firearm, nigga, and left it sitting on the fucking ground. Stupid. You just gave your fucking time. Hey, dumb bitch. Yeah. Call the police if you want to, nigga. My brother is a cop right there in the car. Call. My brother is a law enforcement officer too, stupid bitch. My fucking face, bitch. I ain't in your face. Everybody, if you do not get your hands the fuck off me, I will hurt you. Get your motherfucking hands off me, bitch.
Yeah, that's the times we in, man. Let me get the book of 2nd Ezra 15.
This 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword of destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, because this video really ain't shit, man. These motherfuckers still got a home to go to, a job to go to. They still got food in their refrigerators. But when ain't no comfortability, when ain't no security, when ain't no happiness, man, when ain't no mirth.
Coming real soon too. It's in the air, like the song Penny Secret said. You can feel it in the air, man. It's all around. They got the movie, they got the shows coming out, different movies showing you this. The Purge series is out, as well as the movies. You got the Enemy State movie that they killed my man. So the only thing you get is Esau just keep coming out with these little YouTube videos about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all around, man. It's all around, man.
Yeah. So when it ain't no comfortability, they ain't gonna be boxing. They gonna be shooting. They gonna be stabbing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start back from the top. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Yeah, one people about to stand up and fight against another. It's really race wars, because when Jake and Esau stand up against each other, they got a hate for each other. It's like they're in the belly of the womb of Rebecca fighting again.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And swords in their hands.
Like we said, when ain't no food, and ain't no bread, they gonna have weapons in their hands.
Mm-hmm. All these natural disasters that happen, that's what happens, man. Esau shows his true colors, how he pretends to be oh yeah, brother, Esau, come on by to each other. But once these natural disasters hit, man,
even another Edomite ain't welcome.
Man, come on, man. Once again, I always go back to it because you know what I'm saying, we got to bring it out, man. When and this is one of Esau's little paradises, Hawaii. When the volcano hit, my man said, man, a homegirl said she needed some water for my man's crib. My man pulled out the 4-5 and bust.
Yeah.
Said, bitch, get back. You ain't get nothing.
Nothing, because he got to think about himself and his family.
Nah,
this ain't no time of sharing and caring when you in a time of disaster and shit hits the fan. You got to take whatever supplies you have, man. You trying to preserve it for yourself.
That's right.
You ain't trying to give it away to some neighbors, and now they know what you got. Now they trying to kill you for what you got, man. This shit is called shit hit the fan for a reason.
Well, but in Esau's law, he got put in jail. But this is not the time for that, because once
it was on camera.
Not only that, the times this speaking right here is lawless times. You know what I mean?
It ain't gonna be no comeback time from the times we talking about where you got to go to court for the actions.
Exactly.
Because matter of fact, keep reading.
This is like Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
Yeah, there's gonna be uprisings among men. Sedition among men. Go ahead.
And invading one another.
They're gonna be invading other spaces. Other when we say invading another, we talking about a bunch of black people who ain't got no food to eat. They done cut them off in the ghettos. Now the only place for them to go is where? in these neighborhoods of these Italians that they're surrounded by, the Polish, they're surrounded by these Assyrians, they're surrounded by the Arabs, we're surrounded by. We gotta go get our enemies.
Well, in some neighborhoods like here, we ain't gotta go too far because they right in these apartment buildings, man. They done moved in with us, you know.
They ain't too far away.
They shall not regard the kings nor princes.
So all these kings, princes, security guards, police, mayors, politicians, governors, presidents, senators, ain't nobody gonna listen to their ass when they tell the people calm down, stop the fighting, stop the rioting, everything's gonna be okay. They're gonna be like, man, fuck y'all, soon we gonna come looking for y'all too. That's why these people got bunkers. That's why they hiding. They're taking their monies out of the bank. They're preparing for an exit. All these rich elites, politicians, people got power and who know what the hell going on. They're preparing for an exit.
That's right. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Come on, read that again. Back to that verse.
Okay.
They shall not regard them.
You
start where
I'm gonna.
Yep, you know where.
Second Ezra 15 and 16.
Right.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So yeah, this is futuristic prophecy. What's come to come, and you're seeing more and more. You're seeing more different race wars, more different attacks. Well, you got to go on the YouTube and put in race attacks, racist attacks. Going on your news, Google, and everything is out in the open for you to see, man. And Jake is getting roused up. Give me the book of Ice. There's more. Air them out.
So this Second Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of the pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, just more bad things coming. But we focusing on these uprisings, man. Jake getting fed up. You get what's that? Genesis 49. Start at 12.
This is Genesis 49 and 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Matter of fact, go back to 10.
The spectre shall not depart from
9.
Judah. Oh yeah, Judah. This is Genesis 49 and 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He swooped down and he swooped down. He crouched as a lion.
See, the Most High compared Judah, which is the so-called Negro. You got the confusion of face Negroes scattered in these different countries who got that Judah spirit. They, man, right now they like an old lion. A lion still got that roar in him, but he just ain't doing too much to his enemies. You know what I'm saying? Judah kind of feeble right now, but the Lord said he about to put a spirit in Judah.
He's feeble because he fed into society. You know, all the BS is going around. But you know, the time the Lord getting ready to wake everybody up. You know
exactly. The Lord done beat Judah up so bad, Judah got weak.
He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up?
Who shall rouse him up? The Lord put a spirit in these Edomites to hate Judah so much and put so much anger and violence on Judah. Judah got no choice but to rise up and bite. And that's what's happening, man. Judah about to bite back like in this video.
Call the police if you want to, nigga. My brother is a cop right there in the car. Call. My brother is a law enforcement officer too, stupid bitch. In my fucking face, bitch.
In your face.
Beating the shit out of that cracker.
Buddies had to come try to help him. They couldn't take him off.
Yeah, it's about to go down. Shalom.
Shalom, Maki.